Oh, bruh. Maybe that over there. Ooh. Sorry for the weird intro. If anybody, I don't know if anybody actually watches some of my live. I see views, but that doesn't mean watch, right? And I'm too old to know how to look in and see duration of time. But yeah, your boy Choco Pie is gonna go a different route now. I am still gonna live stream and do my thing, but I'm gonna start posting videos I think is funny and add my own little text. Everyone does it, right? Like back then, I used to be like, "Oh, that fool," and then I see the comments, "Oh, you stole that from this person, you stole that." But like at this point in time, dude, the people that originally, unless they themselves are acting out a part in a video, most videos, those authors probably might have put it on the internet, but they only got like 1 or 2 views. But someone took that had more views and they blasted it. So I don't see no difference. But at least for me, I add some context. And some of my videos, I add some stories. You know, one I just posted, TikTok flagged, said unoriginal. Like, that's the more original than the last 3 I posted, which got a lot more views, which is ridiculous, you know, because I gave context with text, you know, about my dad and how he lost his dog, which is a very traumatizing, sad story. You know, if you want to go read about it, check it out on my YouTube shorts or on TikTok. Chuckle Pie Senior, homie. But right now, we're talking about Renment, a game that I hated when it first came out. I was waiting for it, played it for maybe 2 hours, got to the labyrinth, no idea what I'm doing. Like, I hate this game. Now, it's freaking hard. And the problem is the RNG. If I knew about the RNG, I would have planned carefully when I first starting. And I don't want to restart. We're not going to do that. But right now we are stuck in an RNG loop where I am trying to get some things for my build. Because when I get my build, I'm going to finally play the game. In a sense. But right now I'm just trying to get my build together, homie. But because of RNG, dude, I ran the same map like with good people. I keep meeting good people on this game because they're all old. If you have patience to play this game, you're probably old and you're not young. But everybody I met was around my age or older. Real chill. They just come on here. They probably got like thousands of hours. And they just literally just coming in to help people like me. So if you one of those people, come help your boy out. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Ow. Ouchie, babies. I forgot my droid. My droid is a killer now. He's no longer a healer, though. That's kind of unfortunate. You know. But he is a killer, dog. And so is my summons, but they get in my way a lot. This is the main reason why I want to switch this build. You know, like, I always hit these stupid minions. Like, one's already dead. It's annoying. I don't know about the perks or nothing. Like, perks are stuff I don't see visually, right? So we're going for, like, a mage build, kind of. But in order to do that, I got to get a lot of crap. And a lot of this crap is behind nonsensical BS undercover cop type of situations, dog. And it's quite annoying. I ain't gonna lie, man. But regardless, I took a bunch of pictures. I really did my I studied, man. I studied for this moment in time. Now today my objective is to get the shotty, but there is only a 50-50. It seems like a 70% chance that I won't get it to a 30% chance. So we got to keep doing it over and over and over and over and over and over and over. That's what the effing crazy part about this game is. Now, anyways, here we go. I'm going to just eat the poison of Romeo and Juliet, and it's time to go back in time, baby. We going back to the future. Back to the future, homie. I got a doctor's appointment in 1 hour, so I only got 1 hour to play. Sucks, but you know, I'm tired of going to the doctor's office, dude. The day I never used to go to the doctor's office, dude. It's like I never been to the doctor's office up until like 2 years ago. I haven't gone in like 13 years, dog. And all of a sudden, like every month, I gotta go see a doctor's. Like, ain't that some BS, dog? For myself, at least. All right, why am I stuck here? Like, I don't want to be stuck here. I want to go home. Clap my toes 3 times. Let me go home. Now I put it on friends only because I do have some good homies I met on here that said they were willing to help, so they could join me if they want. Because I could put them. There's no voice chat in this game, which is the stupidest thing this game could have ever done. Not having voice chat, so dumb. So dumb. Like, you are so dumb. I'm sorry. This game is addicting. Don't get me wrong. I ain't hating on this game like I used to, but some things are so ridiculous. Like, I gotta add them and then try to talk to them because some of the puzzles in this game is so hard that without voice communication, like, you're just screwed sometimes. Because there's so many different items that you can get. Kind of makes the game fun too, like getting new items, but I'm going for a Pacific build, and when you're trying to go for a Pacific build, it's quite effing annoying, homie. Now let's see, I'm always looking for something that, some maps that I really need, like the logistics bridge. So I like to look at this just in case, and oh my gosh, beautiful palace. I heard there was something in there I needed. Where did you go? No, 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 no. No, 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 no. No, no, no. Oh, Gamer Zone, what's up, my young bloody? How you doing, buddy? Yes! It's still here. Cállate más. Now, I don't know why we wanted to go here. There was a corrosive AR. It could have been on this one. How you doing, man? I hope you're doing good, Gamer. Mark, my friend Mark. I still remember your name. You've been plugged in my brain, buddy. I might have to add these guys up and ask them to help me because you're good. That's what's up, man. How's school been and everything, man? I know it's not summer vacation yet, right? Oh yeah, 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 yeah. We might get what we want with these guys. We'll see. I'm gonna tag along. Please, please let me get what I want. Take me to, please, the shattering palace, please. Please, 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 please. I've been trying to get there for so long. Shattering. Do not be glittering. Do not be glittering. Postulin parlor? What? What is this? I don't even know what this is. It's definitely not what I wanted. Kinda sucks. Yeah, we'll finish it. I'm sure they're gonna get a bunch of items and stuff, so. Ah, that really sucks though, man. I'm not gonna lie. That really sucks. Ah, I was really hoping I'd get what I wanted this time. Baby, no, it's oh, even with this new back pillow I got that costs a lot of money, my neck still hurts sitting on these gaming chairs, man. Maybe if I adjust a little bit, not a little bit better, but not by much. Oh, well, this is a nice neck pillow. I will say this is a nice neck pillow. Oh yeah, I always have face cam. It's just a lot of times I like to play on my bed because I'm tired. But I usually put on face cam when I'm on my PlayStation. I bet you're surprised to see what I look like, huh, Mr. Gamer Zone, my young buddy, huh? You think you see an Asian man? Unless I did tell you I was Asian. Alright, where we going? I thought one of these guys were pros, man. But they're just like walking around, not knowing what to do. We're at the wrong place. I feel like I'm wasting time. I feel like I should, yeah. Maybe we'll get some items. We'll see. But if they look like they don't know what they're doing for the next 5 minutes, I'm gonna have to quit. My time is valuable right now, man. I want to get to the. I need to get to the Shattering Gallery, dog. All right, cool, cool. I'm glad I did. I forgot a lot of. I talked to so many people that sometimes, but I don't forget you, Mark, because yours was a special one for me, at least. And hopefully you haven't forgotten, because God definitely was with us that day. I'll tell you right now, I don't have those moments. That don't happen a lot. And this is tobacco. This is not marijuana, and I do not promote anybody using it, especially you, Gamer Zone. I hope you never get into this bad habit. I got into this because of peer pressure. Stupidest thing I could have ever got into when I was young.
What?
I don't know what this is about. I never got to do this on my own map. You should have read the rules before you just sat down, weirdo. Yeah, definitely never smoke cigarettes or vape. It is the worst thing for you. And now they're saying vapes are even worse than cigarettes. Chocopie started on cigarettes when he was young. I smoked my first one when I was like 8 or 9, but it was just like a puff. Peer pressured at that time too, because I had 2 friends of mine. One is still my friend to this day. But he said, if you don't smoke with us, we're going to tell all the parents that you smoked with us regardless. So I was like, oh my gosh, alright. So I smoked 1 puff with him. And after that, got peer pressured again. You know, you're kids. You want to experiment. Trust me, worst decision. You smell like crap. The first time you smoke it, it does not feel good. I promise you, you want to throw up. There's nothing good about it. And it's a waste of money. I've probably spent over $40,000-$50,000 on cigarettes and vapes over the years. That's a lot of money, dude. But I know, Gamer Zone, you're gonna be a lot smarter than I am, man. That's why I did this whole streaming thing, to tell you some youngsters like you sometime. And if I could get paid for it, it'd be nice. But but to tell y'all youngsters, don't be stupid like me, man. I'm not stupid now, but I definitely was stupid when I was young. Oh, this mask is so cool. I just gotta have it on. Like, it just looks so dope. I cannot not have it on. You know what I'm saying? Like, it looks so dope. Dang, this armor look dope too. Bruh. Bruh. They all look so dope. I didn't even know I had all these cool armors. Yo, we're gonna switch it up real quick, baby. Ooh, that one looks dope. Come on now, homie. That look dope, dog. I'm not gonna lie. I was using this the whole time because it has the most armor, but screw that. Like, we gonna look clean up in here. Up in here. Up in here. Y'all gonna make me lose my mind. Okay, so either that one or this one. Huh. Let's see how I look. Ugh, nasty. Don't like the arms. Like, when I play video games, I like to look cool, man. Yeah. No, trust me, my energy sometimes is real down low, but I tend not to stream when it's down low. But I'm having a good time right now. I gotta go see the doctor though in a little bit, so I can only stream for about an hour, and I'll stream later on. What's your hobbies, Mark? What do you do? Like, and I just want to make it clear, your name really is Mark, right? Like, you weren't just trolling me that day. It really is Mark. Because if you are, it's okay to let me know. I won't get mad about it. I'm just going to have to delete that other video. You know? Because we ain't trying to look like liars up in here about God, man. I will not take any offense, I promise. Oh, yeah, I don't know what you did, but good job, homie. Yeah, that's my guy right there. Ooh, purple.
My lucky day.
So your name really is Mark Scott. See? I'm telling you, man. My wife, I try to tell my wife, nobody believes me. That God, He does this. And He's done it so many times in my life. And not a lot of Christians get to see that. because they don't believe. But good to know, Mark. I knew when you showed up in my streams multiple times afterwards that, you know, you couldn't be trolling. So, that's what's up, my homie. Da 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 da. So what kind of hobbies you like, Mark? And with you in the stream, I'm gonna watch my language, man. Sometimes I cuss way too much. I'm trying to work on it, but it's a hard one for me. Oh, I don't think so. Goodbye. Slept with the Reapers, baby. I like the scythe, but it's just, I don't know why. I think scythes are cool, but it just never looks as cool as a great sword, man. Like a berserker sword. Like, that's what I really want. There's a red sword that's in this game that most OP players have. I just don't have it yet, because I suck. Oh, crap. I was wondering why my feet were so cold. The heater's off, dog. Are you crazy? It's freezing up in this house. I keep my house at a good 68 degrees all year long. My parents, they're Asian. They used to be like, nope. Like, we're gonna turn off the AC when it's like 80 degrees outside. Like Asians, even if they're rich, like they will try to save every penny in the house. And it would drive me crazy as a youngster because I'd be burning up, man. I play on the console. Gamers don't say I play on the console weekends, sometimes study and look up some stuff, you know, exploring. I have to read it out, gamer, because I realized that when I looked at my lives, like your guys' comments don't show up. So nope, everybody else is thinking I'm talking to myself, which I do a lot, regardless. But wait, I need to read that again. I just read it. It's hard for me to realize what I'm reading unless I really. But sometimes study. Stuff, you know. That's what's up, man. I started doing some new things on my YouTube channel. I started posting shorts that I think is funny, putting some text that I put on there. I know it's copy and pasting, but you know, everyone's doing it. And someone's got it from the original art, but I do put my own text in there, try to differentiate from the original video. I would give credit, but like I said, most of these videos are stolen or they just took it, and so are my videos. Like all my videos, they ask you, do you allow this video to be used by other people? And I say yes all the time because like the more exposure, the better, right? And I ain't worried about copyright because we ain't making not a dime on this. I just have fun. I've been stuck at home for like 6 months because, you know, trying to get off medication. And I'm an extroverted guy. I like to hang out with people, talk to people. And when I can't do that, I get very depressed. So this has been really helpful for me. Oh, what's wrong? Oh, they glitched out. Yo, you all right there? You okay? Hello? What about the other guy? He ain't even... You know what? Alright. I don't have enough time to waste time with these guys, so... We're gonna do what we gotta do. We're gonna restart. And I'm gonna do what I was thinking. So we got a couple things I gotta do. I gotta redo this thing over and over and over again. But it's okay. I'm not crazy. Just a little bit. I'm just a little bit. Okay. You scaring me, guy. Why are you talking like that? You scaring me. You watch anime at all? Gamer Zone? I know most people in your generation watch anime now. I was a very, you know, when I was growing up, like, I had to hide anime from my homies because I hang out with, like, you know, like, wannabe thugs and gangsters alike. And I remember every time they come over to my house, I'd be watching anime, and they'd be like, Chocobot, come out to hang out, man. What you doing? And I shut off my laptop real quick, like I was watching something dirty, because I was so embarrassed to let my friends know I was watching anime. But now, in y'all's generation, watching anime is cool. Women even watch it. Like, when I was growing up, women didn't watch anime, unless you're from Asia. Nah, not me, no anime? Well, right on then, Gamer Zone. That's what. Dude, anime can waste so much of your time. Well, but you at least watch TV shows or something, right? You watch TV shows or anything? Or are you not like a television watcher? He's a Gamer Zone, so he don't watch anime, which is fine by me. I had to hide my love for anime for a long time. Ooh, we got the drown when. Oh wait, what do we need to do from here? There was something I needed to do from this area. And I forgot. Hold up. Sorry, I got a lot. If you can see my iPad, I have like 30 pictures of instructions for myself on what I'm supposed to do to get this build going. It's kind of crazy, actually. To get this item, okay. Gaming Zone say, yeah, I'm mostly on the laptop and YouTube. Oh, I see. Just YouTube death scrolling. That's what I like to call it. I do that too, man. Sometimes I'm like on the shorts, and I don't want to be. It's just like brain rot, right? A lot of it. Just for hours, just scrolling, man. And I can't control myself, dude. I don't know how y'all's generation, you're going to grow up like that. I don't know how you're going to have your attention span. You know, the first time I went to jail, I didn't have a phone, so back then. No, I did. But it wasn't like today's phone, so it didn't really matter to me. But then like the third or fourth time I went to jail and phones started getting popular and then the iPhone came out, like I was like freaking out in there thinking like, dude, what am I going to do? I don't got a phone. I can't watch videos. Like I'm just in jail and I don't know what to do, homie. I'm so bored. Oh, man. But you be so, like the human person, like God designed us so crazy that you get used to anything so fast, dog. Like I've been to jail 9 times, and every time, like first 2 times I was scared. Everybody is. I don't care who you are. You gonna be scared. But then after that, it's like, okay. Only thing scary is how long you gonna be in there, and if somebody wants to fight you or something. But you get used to the boredom. So most of the time I've been in jail, I acted like the funny guy. You know, I made sure I'm the only Asian in there most of the time. I went. One time I was in a pod. I don't know. That's called where you live in jail. And I was in a pod and I made friends with everybody. The blacks, Mexicans, the whites, everybody that was in that cell. And then another Asian came out of nowhere, older man. And they said, Choco Pie, Jackie Chan, your uncle's here. I was like, really? Where's he at? And I see this Asian guy coming, and I go, hello, grandfather. I don't know if that's what I said exactly, but I did something like that. It made everybody laugh. You know, probably didn't make the old man feel good, but, you know, you in jail, you don't want to be the target, man. You don't want people to, like, clock you out as the weirdo, you know? So every time I've been to jail, I've been the funny guy. You know, or the guy that talks to you, you know, and tells you about Jesus now. But, you know, that's how I survived, at least. I haven't had to fight anytime I've been to jail. That's a blessing of God. Alright, so where are we going? So, I need to go here. But, the thing is, did I roll? If I screwed up the roll, then there's no point. Shadow of Misery. There's so many places this thing can spawn, supposedly, that I'm just lost, dog. Forlorn Coast. It can spawn here randomly. So, we'll go here real quick. Maybe it spawned. I'm looking for the Shadow of Misery ring. I'm also looking for a lot of, looking for so much stuff. You know what's crazy is some of the stuff I might actually even have without even knowing it. I should check my rings. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I should do. Alright, so we're here. Okay. And I can't tell where this girl marked it on her map. Oh god, this is a puzzle in itself trying to find it like this. Let me zoom in on my own picture. So there's like a flat board. Unfortunately for me, I got into smoking weed when I turned 17, and I was fat when I was in high school. Like I'm talking about like a balloon panda, dog. No girls. They only considered me friends because I was so fat. So I never got into any sports. I was in PE class, but I actually like being in PE because girls are there. But I never got into sports. Never watched football, basketball, and by the time I turned 18, I started smoking weed all the time with my friends. So, we weren't all my friends were just potheads, and then became drug addicts and did a lot of bad things. So I never became a sports addict. This is the one thing I do remember a couple times growing up with my homies. Like they be watching a football game, some of them, and I don't watch any football, don't know any names, and then they be like, yeah, and then be like, what do you think about that? And I'll be like, man, like that was a pretty good shot. Yeah, he caught that good, huh? And I'll be lying so hard, hoping that they won't ask me any more questions about anything because I don't know nothing. He's Gamers don't say, man, I understand. Yeah. It's funny what you do when you're young, around your age, man. Because of peer pressure and wanting to look cool in front of people. Like the amount of lying I used to do. Like my stories, I don't lie no more on my stories. But like there was no need to lie because my life has been so crazy that most of my stories are entertaining in the original format. But back then I would always fib, and I don't know why. It was just I just wanted to be that entertaining person, you know. But there was no reason for me to lie back then, because honestly, like I said, my whole life seems like a joke. Most of the time, all the bad stuff happened. During the time, it was terrible. But when you look back on bad things in life, you can laugh about it later on. As long as it's not like something too serious, you know. Even the serious stuff I can laugh at now, man. Like my dad beating me up with golf clubs and Jackie Chan kicking me in the chest. Like I could laugh at that now. But at that time, oh man, it did not feel like a laughing matter. I'll tell you that. Oh, I think we are close to where we need to be, homie. Come on now, give me what I need. Let's get my droid out. Get my little Subman out. Come, mighty, come from the ground. Hello, papi muñeño. Okay, so this girl said that the ring is somewhere over here. It could spawn, basically. It's not a yes for sure, but it's a could be kind of thing, which kind of sucks. Let's see. So we came from here. It's not this location. Man, if I get this ring, I'm gonna be so happy, to be honest. But I don't know. I don't feel like it's gonna happen. Where my essays at, homie? Go down the letter. Okay, does that look familiar? No. Still looks different. We'll go through the sewers. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba! Welcome to Mickey D's, homie. Oh, snap. The gate is closed. Oh, wait. If this gate is closed down here, there's another way to get to it. We'll have around 20 tonight. Ooh, God is so good, man. He's bringing me guests to the hotel. Like, come on, man. Me and my mom prayed like 4 days ago, crying in the closet. I was on the phone with her, asking God, please bring us some customers to the business because we're about to lose everything. And God's being faithful. I speak only 2. I try to learn 3 because you have to in high school, because Korean wasn't a language that I could choose during my growing up. So I failed Spanish twice. I failed French once, and I never tried it again. And then I went into college, community college, and I still had to finish a language course. You always have to finish 2 language courses. And I chose Chinese, the hardest one of them all. For some reason, I cannot. I can speak my language because I grew up with it in English, but I can't learn other people's languages. So then I tried to learn Chinese, but I couldn't learn it. So I met she was a pretty Russian girl. She became my friend. She dated one of my friends. I introduced him. She was a, she was a bad girl though. She took my homeboy away from me. Anyways, she helped me in that class cheat all the way through 2 seasons of that class, 2 semesters in college. So I finally passed my language course, but I cheated, unfortunately. And the problem with cheating is I cheated almost 50% of my time in community college, and because of that, because I dropped out of high school and I went to a secondary school and got into worse drugs and dropped out of that, and then I went to community college. I cheated 50% of the time. The Chinese people had all the paper answers. So if you took online classes, they had all the answers because some of the teachers were too lazy to change the test questions. So the Chinese people were giving it to me. So I cheated my way. 50% math I tried, I actually did myself. And I did well. I studied and stuff. But when I went to university, I got into university. My parents paid money. And it was just too hard for me. And it wasn't like community college where I could get people to help me cheat. Nobody would help me because everyone's just like focused in now. Because of university. Like everyone's studying. Everyone's a little bit nerdy, whatever. Like ain't nobody like me. And because I cheated my way all the way to university, I dropped out because I was not smart enough to know what was going on. Completely wasting money of my parents, unfortunately. That happens sometimes. So it's better to do things the hard way, man. The amount of effort I put into cheating, if I just would have studied, I would have passed high school. I had a 1.0 in high school, man. And I think that's the lowest you can get. Because I literally, in my junior year, I skipped, I think 150 days of school. Or something like that. And I wrote a note every time from my mom. I forged my mom's signature. I said, oh, he's on vacation. He's sick. One time on spring break, I didn't go back to school for 2 more weeks. I think, and I said on a note, and I said, Choco Pie is gonna be in Korea for an extra 2 weeks, so he won't be back. And I remember when I was transferring high school, I told the story many times, but I'm telling it to you, Mark. When I was transferring high school, my vice principal, I saw him maybe 60 times. I saw him a lot. He didn't like me. He cussed in front of me and stuff. I remember he said one time, he said, I'm gonna shove my shoe up your ass. Sorry for the cursing. And I said, you're not allowed to cuss. You're a vice principal. And he's like, do you think anyone's going to believe you against me? And then I told him, yeah, you're right. And I laughed. But when I was transferring to the other school, it was for bad kids. That was the worst decision I ever made in my life. I had 3 of my other homies transfer with me. And that's where we started doing pills and other drugs. We were just smoking weed. That's it. But when we went to that school, my life totally took a U-turn to the bad side of town, you know. But when I was leaving, the vice principal brought my parents into the office, and because they have to sign off, and they told my parents, hey, let me show you something. And the vice principal opened up a cabinet, and inside there's vanilla folders like this, you know, the vanilla folders, and it has students' names. And he says, these are regular students that gets letters to get sent to the principal's office. Let me show you your sons. And he did this for dramatic effect. But he opens a brand new drawer below, and it's only my file in there. That freaking guy. He opens a second drawer, and this is my folder. Because half of it is my notes that I wrote saying that I can't come to school from my mom that I forged. And the other half is one day in Spanish class, I got bored and I didn't like my Spanish teacher. And I made 50 paper airplanes, and I just kept tossing them at her until she told me to get out of her class. And he saved all the... And then right after, he told my parents, before I left, he did a little Uno reverse card and really gut punched me. So my parents were getting angry, hearing all this from the principal, right? I know my dad wanted to punch me in my face right then and there, but he didn't. But then the last thing my vice principal did is say, hey, I want you to do this. Here's a drug test for your son. Go do drug test on him. I'm sure he's on drugs. And I was like, you mother effer. because I was doing some drugs back then. Um, and then it's kind of funny, but drugs are bad, man. Don't ever get into drugs. Not even weed, dog. Weed is a gateway drug. I don't care what no one says. They were right. They always told me weed was a gateway drug. I said whatever, whatever. Nah, they were 100% right. Not for everybody, but you will. I'm sure of it. You try one thing, you'll be able to try other things real easily. But anyways, back to the story. So the vice principal gives my dad. You might not understand this joke, but he gives my dad the drug test, and the drug test says bing, 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 bing on everything, on all the drugs that's on that paper except for meth. I wasn't doing no meth, but cocaine, pills, hydroxycontin, benzos, everything. And then my dad, on the paper, it says chronic user. And he said to me, and just for reference, because you might not know, chronic, back in Texas, is what we used to call weed, marijuana. That's like the best of the best. We call, that's the chronic, homie. Like other cities call it different stuff. You don't need to know about this, but to understand the joke, you do. So my dad gave me the drug test. Everything got ding ding, and it said chronic user, which means you use a lot, intensely. And he told, in his broken English, he's like, "So you used the chronic, huh? You And I'm like, thinking in my head, I almost laughed out loud, even though my dad's scary. I was about to laugh because I'm like, how did this fool know I smoked the chronic, dog? Like, how did he know I smoked the good stuff? But no, I did not laugh in front of my dad, because if I did, he would have broke a golf club in my face. So, yeah. It's just, see, those memories back then, I was shaking, dude. My legs were shaking because I was so scared of my dad. But now, like, it's like one of those funny stories I can tell. All bad memories can turn into funny stories, except some memories maybe not so much. Like losing a parent, or maybe getting, touched by someone that you shouldn't be at a young age. Those things you might not get over. Like I got over some of my stuff, The abuse I suffered from my grandpa and my dad growing up is usual in the Korean culture, but it's not usual in American culture. But because I grew up in America and not Korea, I got more bitter about it against my dad growing up. Because I was like, wow, why does my white friends, they get time out and they get grounded and take their phones taken away, and then I get beat up for just bringing a friend over? Like, that's why I started rebelling at a young age against my dad. Because I was thinking, like, why is he beating me up for bringing a friend to a house? And just because I can't get good grades, like, but it's an Asian thing. If I grew up in Korea, I probably wouldn't have been as crazy as I was growing up in America. Because I'm growing up in America with American culture all around me. But at home, I have my Korean culture, which is old school. Beat your kids. And the woman shuts up. So even though my mom, sometimes she try to save me, most of the time I got bitter against her because when my dad would beat me, she wouldn't come in and open the door. She would try to, but my dad would say, no, stay outside, and cuss at her, and she would just stay outside. I expected my mom to come save me, but she never did. And I kind of got bitter at her, even though she wasn't the one abusing me. So I remember I was cussing at her, calling her the B word. All these things I regret now that I'm an adult. And I understand my dad too. Very different. As you get older, you understand a lot more. You understand your parents and why they do the things they do. You understand, and you can forgive them if they've hurt you. I've forgiven every one of my family members. We're on good terms. We're just going through a stressful time right now, that's all. I'm trying to find this ring. I know it looks like I'm going back and forth, but I can't find this ring, man. Dang, this droid is strong, though. Alright, let me see. So the picture... I gotta look at the map. There's no way I could do it without the map. Gamer Zone said, dang, bro. Yeah, it's not that crazy, Gamer. Really, everybody went through that around my generation. The more the generation goes backward, the tougher it was for them. Now, I know your generation is tough, but your generation is almost like the Bible. The Old Testament guy seems like an angry person all the time. No, he wasn't. He showed compassion and mercy, but he also told people to go kill people. But in the New Testament, Jesus said, love everyone, and if someone hurts you, you forgive them, and you turn the other cheek. More physical back then. New Testament, more spiritual. Your generation, my generation, more physical. Your generation is a lot more mental. Different types of pains and stuff you guys go through than me. But it doesn't mean it's not hurtful. Sometimes the mental depressions and anxieties are way worse than the physical punishments, man. You know, the generation growing up like with COVID for like 2 years, scaring everybody half to death. You have phones that tells you everything that's going on around the world all the time. Scaring you half to death, thinking, man, everybody in every place is suffering, dying. Like, I didn't grow up like that. So I understand that it kind of affects people in a different way. Gamer Zone said, what do you like to eat? Man, I love my Korean food all the time, baby. Korean food is mostly like soups. And I love soups, like Asian soups. Like hot pot is Chinese. But Korean soup is like galbijang, which is like short ribs with some white noodles in it. And some daikon, you know, vegetables. It's so bomb. You have to try it to understand how good it tastes. And there's something called budae-jjigae. It's called military soup, where they just put ramen noodles. There's a spicy red soup with spam, sausages, all sorts of stuff in there. Dumplings, you know, all that stuff. Golly, I'm getting kind of confused because I need to go over there to the lever, but I don't know how to get over there. Okay, let me look at the map. I'm being dumb. I don't need to be that dumb. Okay, so if that door is right here, right? We're staring at the door. Then I just need to go, right here. The red zone right here. Now, what do you like to eat, brother? What's your food of choice, man? Alright, so we need to go back upstairs. We need to go here. And in order to get there, I need to go... Well, I can't go there. God, this is on top of the map. Is so huge. Okay, I need to go all the way up here, go over here, go all the way over here like this. Okay, goodness gracious, that's a long journey. All right, here we go. You like Sam? That's so wide of you. I'm just saying, that's very wide of you, Mark. But it's okay. My white friends like sandwiches too. I honestly, for me, I hate American food, and I hate Mexican food. Well, I don't hate it. I'll eat it. Like, I'm not gonna go to my friend's house and not eat their food, right? I'm not gonna be disrespectful, but they are the least in my category of food. American hamburgers, pizza, sandwiches, like that's like the lowest of the low. I don't really want to eat those. And then Mexican food. Now, what I like to eat is Asian food, Chinese, Filipino, you know, like, and then my people's food is up at the top, of course. And Japanese food is secondary. I love Japanese food. It's so good. Japanese ramen is the best. And just know I'm very sarcastic joker. So, whenever I make fun, don't think I'm making fun of you. I'm just making it into a joke. But I'm sure you're smart enough to understand that. And I still think racial jokes are funny, so I'm in a generation where we can still joke racially. So nobody could catch me, homie. I'm like a leprechaun. I need to go through the door right here, man. Open sesame, baby. Oh my gosh. Okay, so if I can't go through that door, then what am I supposed to do? That's the only crossway. Oh my goodness gracious. Yo, this map like just screwed me. Like I can't go that way. I can't even go that way. Oh! Wait a minute. Okay, I gotta make sure I definitely can't go this way though. Because otherwise, what a waste of time. Okay. So 100%, I can't go that way to go to where I need to go. So we go. Oh my god, that's so annoying. All right, going backwards. We go back in time. I going back in time. Welcome, welcome. Oh, Papa Smurf is coming. Dang, my outfit looks so dope though. Oh, I look so spicy, baby. Your boy looking clean right now. Wait a minute. Let's go from this direction. Yeah. Let's do that. Let's do that. Let's go from this direction. Then go through here. So one spot I did miss. I think it's over here. There's like a red. Dude, if that area is inaccessible, I'm gonna be a little annoyed. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna be a little bit annoyed. There is another red spot over there. You know what? There's another red spot over here. So might as well figure out what that is. Oh, it's another door that's locked. No, my, of course. I'm so lost. Can someone help me? You don't play GTA, do you? Gamers Zone asked. I used to, but I like playing Red Dead Redemption 2 more. I don't really play GTA Online. I wanted to do that role-playing thing on GTA, but it's only on PC, and I'm not that smart with technology to set all that up on my PC and stuff. You know, like GTA 5 multiplayer was fun in the beginning with the heists and stuff, but then, you know, people got bored of it because it's been out for years, right? So most people are having fun doing role-playing and stuff like that. I wish I could do that. I don't know how to do it, and honestly, it's kind of cringy for me to role play. I hated being in theater class as a kid. Like, it wasn't for me. Like, I like to be funny, but I don't like to be forced to be funny. So, acting like another person. And sometimes when my wife was on TikTok, she asked me to do some TikTok memes with her. I said, heck no, dog. We ain't doing none of that. So, I kind of want to do it, but I kind of don't, because it's a little embarrassing. Just a little bit, you know? Oh, can we go there? Oh my god, game! Give me some options here. You really... That don't make sense. There has to be a way to get there because they wouldn't have just built this. There's no way you're doing this to me right now. Oh, wait. Oh, hold up. Hold your horses, homie. There's a checkpoint right there. Drown when. Okay. We got this. Alright. I got this, homie. We just need to get to the drown when. Man, I was being so dumb. All I had to do was teleport. You dumb. Why you gotta be so dumb sometimes, homie? You better than that. Alright, so from here we go to drown when. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. We loving it, homie. Alright, cool. Man, dude, I wasted 40 minutes trying to figure that out. That's what I'm talking about, dog. This game, it sucks all the time out of you. It's so confusing. Alright, so I need to get to that anchor point over there. And it's gotta be from over here. The locked door was somewhere over here, so I gotta get to the red. We go from here. And then we go down. Down. Over here. Okay. So we just keep going kinda to the left. Okie dokie. I got you, homie. Who's the... Now? I got you, homie. We gotta... Wait, I'm sure my summons can handle all that, right? You guys got my back. I gotta look at the map real quick. Okay, so go down. Oh man, you guys are so good. I don't have to do nothing. Oh, goodbye. Adios. Okay, so we go here. Okay, 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 okay. Whoa, 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 crazy lady. Relax. Chill out, lady. Okay. Alright, so from here, we're going the right way. What's good now, homie? What's Gucci now, baby? We got so many trade points and stuff I could put in, but I got nothing to put them in. That's the problem with this game. Like, you gotta unlock everything, and I don't have all the stuff. And then they make you play with other characters to get some of the traits. Traits are basically your skill points in this game. And it's so annoying because I don't even, like, why do I have to play a class I don't want to play to get something? Like, that's annoying to me. Some people might like that because it extends the limit of the game, you know, but me, nah. I just want to play what I want to play. This game is like someone who loves loot and grinding. It's their dream game. And if you like to be confused for thousands of hours. Because half the time you're going to be on YouTube searching the game out. If anybody beat this game figuring it out by themselves without YouTube, you must be some kind of crazy, psychotic super genius. Because there ain't no way, baby. Ain't no way you didn't use YouTube at least once. Ooh, you crazy lady. You killed my summon. What are you gonna do? Y'all ain't gonna do nothing. Oh. Oh, there's the boats too. Yo, wait, hold up. This could be where the ring is. Hold it, hold your horses. Hold your horses. I know where I'm going now. I just need to hold my horses. Gotta hold it tight. Oh boy, you scared me, you little monster. He really did get me a little bit. Just a little bit though. Alright, maybe it's over here. There's a picture I'm looking at. And the picture looks kinda similar to where we're at. If it's not here, it's RNG, so. Okay, so the picture. Nope, that's not the area of the picture. Okay, we keep on going then. Alright, so I remember this part. Okie dokie, Santoki, 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 yeah. This is a jump time, jump! Very nice jump, 10 out of 10. Ooh, there's something over there I saw. Something majestic. I want it. I want it, and I want it. No, we're getting lost. No. We'll come back, but we need to figure out how to get that. If that's the ring and I miss it, I'm gonna be so crazy. Oh yeah, definitely nice. Doubly nice, dog. If anybody plays this game, you gotta be careful in this area. You better kill all the monsters, cause they can knock you off the boat, and that's one tap death right there. You get hit into the water, it's dead. Bye bye. You play Elden Ring or anything like that, gamer? No, I know you did. Don't worry. We all misspelled. You don't know how many times I misspell. It's funny because what is it? Is it the iPhone? I think on the iPhone or something else. There's something like an iPhone that I type on, and it's even smaller. But when I type on it, I misspell. Like I type everything correctly, but the letters are very small to touch. But it's very accurate. But when I try to type on my iPhone, I always misspell words. But it's because I misclicked the wrong word, like the letter. It's ridiculous. You know, I never misspell. Oh, here's the Johnny Trolley Woley here. I was having a good conversation with my new homie. Nah, I'm playing. John, how you doing, buddy? I missed you. Say hello to Mark, my supernatural new buddy that I told you about. I told you his name is Mark, dog. Now, I know you're joking, John. You always joking. But good to see you, Johnny boy. Say what's up to Mark, man. Is Gamer Zone, the one I told you I made the video about. I told you Jesus told me his name, and his name really is Mark. He's nice, so be nice, all right? I think he said he's 14, so he's still young. Yup, you thought I was playing. I'm not playing. I told you I rarely lie, man. It's other people that lie to me. Ah, oh, darn it, dude. Am I not really getting any secret treasure? So I could go that way. But there was the sewer passage, too. Yep. Hey, so don't be talking all that weird stuff while he's on here. Alright? I've toned down my cussing just because of Mark over here. Yeah, like I said, he's not like Alex. He's a nicer kid. So, John, you're 20 years old. Be a man, alright? You know what I do with every people I meet? I know I go by your guys' tempo. So I'm like a chameleon if I need to be. You need to be that way, Johnny boy. I'm not telling you to change your personality. Just act correct sometimes, homie. Hey, okay, good. As long as he's alright with the joking, then I don't give a crap. Let's see. Oh, snap! Where's my spawns at, homie? Oh, no, buddy! Oh, heck no! I have never seen this. Oh, bro, he killed that thing like nothing. Yo, that droid is so strong. Now, this build is still boring, so we're going for a mage build, but dang, that droid is strong. Johnny boy said, oh, he's 14. I gotta read all this, John, because I found out that your all's comments don't show up on the live. And then John said, be careful, Mark. Chocopie loves the word Diddy. And then Gamerzone say, hey, yo. There you go. Typical internet conversation. Here we are. We're in the future now, homie. You know what I still don't get about this generation? The comments, man. Oh, I get it, but I still don't really get it. Like, I see comments, and sometimes I ask the people, and not in a rude way, but you see videos, and some people get like 20,000 likes, and they're like, some people say, oh, look, I'm famous. Like, I understand that. Like, okay, wow, they're making fun, whatever. But some people are like, thank you so much. I've never had this many likes before. I'm like, dude, you're not getting paid. Why do you care how many people like your comment that you probably copied or made up in your head? Like, are you that desperate for attention? Like, I don't understand what it is. You know, maybe that's like a boomer mentality coming out of me, but I just don't get y'all sometimes. I've even asked very nicely. I'm like, hey, I don't want to be rude, but like, why do you guys like receiving comments when you don't even get money? I think one person said, I just like to... I don't know what he said, actually. I think he said something around like, I just like to be liked or something. Something weird like that. I don't know. I don't get it, man. Like, I don't get when you're not getting paid. Who cares if 20 people or 20,000 people likes you or like your comment? Like, it's kind of weird for me. But this generation's so full of people thinking about they're so special. Like, I'm so special. Like, I'm famous. Like, it's all about me. I sound like a big hater right now. We drinking that haterade right now for a second. All right, let me tone it back down a bit. Sound like my dad now. But it is funny, dog. I heard this pastor preach one time, and he said, we're in a generation where it's all about you and not about God. And then he talks about, like, look at Facebook. It's a whole page just about you. And before Facebook and the internet happened, we didn't have none of that. So somebody 1,000 miles from you would never know who you are. But now we all have our own personal, the pastor was talking about, we all have our own personal pages like Facebook and then YouTube where we talk about us and how we have wisdom and whatever we say and we think we're so smart and blah, 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 and we're unique. And you are unique, but to God, but not to the whole world, you ain't. Let's say, John said, I just seen some gameplay of Dying Light to be, alright, hold up. You know I can't do two things at once. Was it good? John said it's really F-word good. Is the combat good though, bro? Because you remember I told you I was worried about the combat being boring. Did they change it up from the last one? I know they're gonna keep the double kick, right? That's like a standard, right? So I don't care if that's in the game, but I'm talking about when they slash it and hit it, like is different. Send me that trailer, man. Send me on Discord. Let me watch it. I gotta watch the other thing you sent me yesterday too. I forgot to watch it. When I go to my doctor's appointment, I'll watch it on my way there. Johnny Boy said there's a, what was it? What'd you call it yesterday? A Games Con or something? No, it's not. Insomniac Games are releasing a bunch of games. Probably this year and next year. They're releasing Ghost of Yotei this year. I made a comment about that game. What'd you say, John? John said it's a person playing with them. Oh, okay. I like those. Because that actually shows you a lot more of the game and the flaws. And seeing games and flaws is good. Because you get to see that, hey, there's bugs that can work out. You know what I'm saying? I have no problem like seeing glitches on like playthroughs like that. But that just means that they're that confident to let people play it and talk about it. So, definitely... Sorry, I get hiccups when I talk too much. It's weird. Definitely send that to me. I want to see it. Alright. I know I'm going backwards, but there's a ring I'm looking for, and it might not be here. That's the thing. And the other thing is, I know where to go. So, we're just kind of roaming real quick. And I got about 8 minutes left to play before I gotta stop playing video games. I gotta go. Like it is a person playing. Nah, I know what you talking about, John. You don't think I know what you talking about? John, I'm a very smart person. John said no. Like it's a person playing early and them talking. Yes. Like the developers are sitting next to them and they're watching someone else play and asking questions, right? I'm pretty sure that's exactly what it is. Brother, I love games. I watch a lot of gaming stuff. You don't think I would know what you're talking about? Oh, heck no, I almost died right there. We landed in the water. Sorry, but my tone of voice is not out of anger, people. I hope you know. If you know me better, my wife says sometimes when I talk, people, like, she says people might think you're angry, but I'm like, no, I'm not angry. I'm just talking. All right. John says there ain't no developers next to him. That's what I'm saying. Then, wait, what? It's a person playing with them talking? Oh, okay, then alright. I'll admit, I read that wrong. You said it in such a weird way that I read that wrong. So what John is saying is, now that I read his last message, he said it's a person playing with them talking. I thought he said it's a person playing with the other people talking, which is the developers. But no, it's just person getting early access playing the game. Talking. I read that wrong. That's on me. That's not on Johnny Boy. But definitely send that to me. Don't you forget to send that to me in the next 5 minutes because I'm going to have to end my stream soon. I want to watch it while I'm not driving. I'm Oh my god, why is there so many enemies, dog? What's going on up in this biz? Yeah. Give me all the money, though. I'll take the money, homie. Ah, look at here. Look what Choco Pie found. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
That's over.
We loving it. But now that we found that, it doesn't really help us, right? Right? Does it? Well, it's definitely open now. Now, why did I come here? There is a reason for everything. The king's, I can see a palace in the distance. I better scope it out. I should scope out that palace. But where is the palace? Appreciate it, Johnny boy. Thank you. Thank you, Johnny boy. See, this is why I like Johnny boy. He could be a little pain in my nuts sometimes. But then he'd be sweet like that sometimes. So it's hard to hate him. It's hard. Nah, there's no reason to hate Johnny boy. Let's say I'm just joking. John said there is 2 videos of early gameplay and people talking. Alright. Hey, there's no spoilers too much, is there? Because I don't want to have too many spoilers. Like, I just want to see game. Oh, there you go cussing at me again in your little weird abbreviations. A new quest item, misplaced. Darn it. I thought it was going to be like a actual good item. I ain't looking for no quest item. We looking for items, homie. A little, but not much. That's what John said. Alright. Well, I guess a little spoiler isn't that bad. Hey, how long did they say the game linked is? That's what's important to me. No, I don't know what that means. So I don't know if you cousin at me or not. But the last time you were. When you called me a Saibu or something. Now anyways, back to the game. How long is the game link? Did they tell you? I'm hoping it's like 30 hours. Like I said, the reason why my hype died down is I found out that was supposed to be a DLC. But then they made it into our own game, which makes me kind of feel like it's bullshit. Oh, wait, what? Okay. That makes me happy. Like 20 hours main campaign and then 50 hours for the extra stuff. That's good. 50 hours for a Dying Light game is good. That's the actual game. Alright. Once I see the gameplay, I'll see. But I'm getting a little bit more positive about Dying Light. I wasn't that hopeful about it once I found out, like I said, that it was supposed to be a DLC. But now, alright. Things are looking up. Things are looking up, baby. Alright, we got 3 minutes left. We ain't making much progress up in this biatch. Alright, so we cruising around here. Man, there's so much in here, man. Dude, this whole game, like every level is like a maze, dude. John, language, there is a kid here. What did I say? I don't remember, cousin. And he's a teen just like you were just 1 year back. Alright? So don't make fun of him by being, there's a kid here. You know how offensive that is? To a young, he 14. He ain't a kid no more. Alright? Kid is like 13, 12 years old, alright? Oh, did I say the B word? Then that's my bad. But that's because you said that to me. I told you how I feel about people calling me that. So I'm glad you stopped with that. Young Alex pops up on my Twitch, but he don't know that I told him I stream only on YouTube now. Like I said, I forgot. Don't be one of those annoying little flies. Now you like very close. I was about to get angry for a second. I told you I got anger issues I'm working on, Johnny. Don't piss me off because it ain't gonna affect you. It's gonna affect my household and my wife. You're supposed to be here to be uplifted and making my life better and happier. Just like I do for you. Don't make my life hell. I told you. You don't want my life, man. At least not right now. Maybe a couple years from now. But right now, it's not that great being Chocopie. Alright, so we've been there, done that. We go up the stairs and then we take a left. Gamer Zone said, tell him Chocopie Senior. John said, I did not call you a B word. I told you yesterday was. I know that one. I'm talking about the one before that. You little Tonkosheki. You changed up the wording. Remember? You know I have very good memory, right? You changed up the wording because I told you to. I know you said that, buddy. I still don't know what the meaning is, though. But you told me the meaning of that one. Yeah, right there. That one. Do you? Come on, John. You're smart. You're 20 years old. Get on with the program. Well, I gotta explain everything for you to understand the storyline here. Keep up with me, homie. You got this. Oh, dang it. Timer's going on. Dang it. Dang it, dang it, dang it. Alright, I'm a 5 more minutes. 5 more minutes. Gamer Zone said, Julie Gan Gamorak? Julie Gan Gamorak? Is that like Korean or something? I can't read that. I don't know what John... I don't even know how to say what John is saying to me. It's probably still not a good thing. Just like I call him Tonkomong. He is a big Tonkomong, though. He says, do it. I don't know what they talk about. I don't know what... Gamer Zone, if that's like you trying to speak Konglish to me, I can't understand it. Julie Khan Gamer Rock? What is that? Oh, that's Dutch? I thought you were trying to like type in a Konglish for me or something. That's Dutch. What's that mean? What's that mean in Dutch? If it's bad, don't type it out. Just tell me. Oh, YouTube will block anyway. YouTube has this thing, it like blocks it out by itself. Let's see. John asks, Gamer Zone, do you stream? God, I feel like those NPCs. I hate that. I hate that I have to talk and tell what you guys type. It's so annoying for me. That's why I can't make YouTube videos because of this. If I wanted to make a YouTube video, I basically have to play by myself and not live stream. Gamer Zone said, you lot are funny. I appreciate it. But I don't think Johnny's that funny. Nah, Johnny can be funny sometimes. It'll be a pain in my butt too. I'll tell you right now. The Gamer Zone say he don't stream. Oh, hey guys, I'm sorry to do this to you, but my pastor's calling, and my pastor is important, so I gotta call him. I gotta end the stream. Hey, y'all have a blessed day. I'll be back playing games in a little bit. If I see you guys later, I'll see you guys later. But y'all both have a blessed day, and everybody else watching this, God bless. And Chocopie is out of here, homie. See y'all later, man.